First, this is new video into our newsroom at this hour. This is a look from our 11 Alive Sky Tracker at the entrance to the Watermark Apartments in Marietta. East Lake Parkway buckled and split open after last night's heavy rainfall. The opening looks to be about a couple of feet deep. Those intense late night storms caused some major flooding issues for some metro areas. Roads look like more like lakes out there this morning. Cars were submerged, homes were flooded, and businesses shut down. Marietta got the brunt of the flooding, and many streets, including Delk Road, were impassable as the floodwaters rose quickly. Cars were submerged, and a lot of people even had to be rescued, climbing out of the car windows. Marietta police and fire worked hard this morning to clear the roads, and luckily, the water has receded off of Delk Road. But 11 Alive's Mara Siriani spoke to one restaurant owner who had to close down his business this morning to keep him and his staff safe from the rising waters.
Behind me is the 24-hour Del Rey Diner. The good news is they are open again for business, but at one point they had to shut down overnight because this entire area behind me was under several inches of water.
The water on this section here was at least 10 plus feet.
George is one of the owners of the diner along Delk Road in Marietta. He tells me around midnight, torrential rain caused cars to stall out. He took these photos of trapped drivers in rising floodwaters and says he even helped a woman from her vehicle. These are brand new booths they had just ordered, but high water carried them across Delk Road. The area is low-lying and known for flooding, but George says this morning was the worst he's ever seen it. He sent the cooks home around 1 a.m., countless canceled orders, the weather causing the diner to lose business.
When I seen that water rising up to this level here, I decided to shut the place down. You know, we took a hit, lost a lot of money. You know, the night was busy, but I didn't want to risk the staff members and all the employees here, so I did send everyone home to leave safe from here.
And thankfully, the diner didn't sustain any water damage and no one was seriously injured. But George says he wishes the city would step in and do something to prevent further damage every time it rains.
All right, Mara, thank you. And Tracy A. McPeer continues our team coverage. She's less than a mile away from where tenants at Marietta Crossing are waking up to cleaning up their apartment complex after the flooding out there this morning. Tracy, how is the cleanup going right now?
Well, the cleanup is still going strong here at Marietta Crossings Apartments, where dozens of these cars flooded overnight. Now, all morning long, tow trucks have been pulling in and taking these cars away. Take a look. This is the scene from earlier this morning. Now, there is a creek right behind the complex called Rottenwood Creek that residents tell us overflowed the banks with the floodwaters. Telling 11 Alive when they saw how high the water was rising, they knew their cars were in trouble. Then this morning, their cars had floated and moved all over the parking lot.
Wake up this morning and cars slanted, cars flooded. The water was way high. Like on this truck here, the water was way up. You can see it all on the inside. This is my vehicle right here, and I don't know where this piece of wood came from.
Earlier, I opened my glove compartment and water just ran down on the floor. But as you can see, it's completely covered. It looked like it was pulled out of a lake.
AAA gonna be busy. Insurance companies are gonna be busy. People can't go to work. This is horrible.
Now, when you look around this parking lot, you can still see the water lines marked on many of these cars. Of course, water was all over the seats. It was in the glove compartments. A lot of these cars are totaled up. Now, just a mile or two from here, we talked to a family who overnight, their house was flooded with more than 5 feet of water. We will bring you their story tonight on 11 Alive News at 5.
Oh, Tracy, thank you. Talk about waking up to a headache and an unexpected one at that.